Going live today. What is that? Hi, Divas. I've decided to go live today and answer some few questions so you can know who I am. Check out this dress, though. Can y'all get into this dress? This was another one of my mother's dress, and it is so beautiful. These were also her shoes as well, y'all. You have to see them up close. These were also a pair of her shoes. I have some inserts in here when I wear them so they are comfortable, but they are by Guess. I love the pink here, the metallic green, blue, and pink. I wore these on Mother's Day evening um, after I went to brunch. Too cute, too cute. But this dress, and I have to look in the label to see who it's by. But I am in love with these wide dresses like this. I think they are just so dainty is the word. Feminine and dainty is what comes to mind when I see these. But anyway, let's sit down, girl. Let's have a chat. Move the camera over. Yes. So hopefully we will not get interrupted. But I wanted to talk to you all about who I am, my channel, why I started this channel. So I've came up with, some different questions that we're going to go through as you all get to know me. This dress is just so cute. It's just so cute. I want to go to like a spring concert or something in this dress. It's just so beautiful. Okay, anyway, so let's get into it. This live, basically, like I just shared, I have never gone live on YouTube with this Diva D channel that I just relaunched. I was online back before the pandemic, a little bit during the pandemic of 2020, and it was more of holistic health wellness tips. I was doing Tai Chi online, trying to give people an outlet for being at home. Excuse me, just mental health aspects. But I've decided to relaunch my page, as you see. And because I decided to relaunch this page, it's kind of giving people who may have known me in the fitness world a different perspective of the other side of me. So one side of me is the Miss Fitness Diva. So if you follow me on the Miss Fitness Diva or Miss Fitness Diva or Finally Fit Memphis, all of those things, then you probably know about me doing personal training. Personal training. I was doing at-home training. I've been doing personal training for quite some time. I've decided to switch gears. I'm not doing personal training one-on-one private sessions anymore. I stopped doing that. Hey, I stopped doing personal training back in 2020, right when my mother passed. So when she died in 2020, that's when I said, hey, I'm not going to do personal training anymore, and I focus more on me. Hello, everybody in the chat. And so I want to talk to you all about this channel. Why I've started this channel. What the hell is this about? Who is Diva D? Why is she showing us outfits every damn day? Like, why do I care about what she's doing, who she is, and all those things? So that's what we're going to get into today. So my name is Dina. So I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. So if you're familiar, Beale Street, that's the first thing coming to a lot of people. Elvis Presley, FedEx Farm, the Grizzlies, all of that. What else? Glorilla. That's a lot of people know Glorilla at this point. Yo Gotti, Glorilla, all of that. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. I'm still live here. I work in South Memphis. So I work actually on a farm. So a lot of people are like, what you do on a farm? Like, you actually out there farming? I do programming for the farm. So a lot of the programming for the community around health, wellness, nutrition, that's done through me on the farm. So that's what I do. So next question is, and if you all have questions, please drop them in the chat too, if you all have questions. What inspired you to start your YouTube channel? So I was going through YouTube. This is how I first started. I was going through YouTube And I was bored and I was seeing a lot of makeup videos. And so I was like, I was learning how to do makeup. So I was like, okay, this is assisting me. And plus, my niece is also a makeup artist. So she was helping me. But I was seeing like the makeup artists weren't just like talking about makeup. They was talking about life, or they were also doing fashion. And I started just watching vloggers and people just talk about their life. I started to see people who were into fashion. I've always loved to dress. We had superlatives when I was in high school. I don't know if they still do that. Y'all, do they still have superlatives in high school? I don't know. But we had superlatives in high school, and I was best dressed when I was in high school. I love to shop, I love to dress, and I love to look nice. And it's part of self care for me. So, part of starting this channel is about health, wellness, self care. One of those things with self care for me is looking good. And I like to look good. I don't like to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to look good because I don't believe in making those who are already wealthy even wealthier. I believe in supporting local and supporting Black owned businesses. That's very, very important to me. So, along with that, and then my mother passed, like I told you, in 2020. So, when she passed in 2020, she was a shopper. She was the diva, and people would call her the diva. So, a lot of her clothes, her jewelry, you'll see there's tons of jewelry you can't see over here. Shoes, even the shoes that I just shared, baby, these. Shoes. She had tons of shoes, clothes, purses, brooches, necklaces, makeup, just so many different things. And so I was just like, instead of just having it sit here, let me wear it, let me shop my closet, but let me also share these fashions online. So it became somewhat of like a fun little hobby of putting outfits together and sharing them. So that started the channel. Now, the name Diva D, I was starting a podcast probably about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, around about 2020, 2021. And at that time, like I said, I was Miss Fitness Diva. So on other platforms, you'll probably find me as Miss Fitness Diva. But that was just too long of a name. So I came up, my first name is Dina, and then the Diva. So I just put Diva D together, and then birth was Diva D. So that's where that came from. So next question is, what is your channel all about? What kind of content can subscribers expect? So my channel is about fashion. We just talked about that. But personal fashion. What is personal fashion for you? Budget fashion, shopping your closet fashion. I'm not luxe. I am not high end. I believe in finding beautiful pieces, nice quality clothes at an affordable price, and I don't like to spend a whole lot for them. However, if I do spend quite a bit of coin on items such as clothes, purses, shoes, etc., then it's quality that is a part of my capsule wardrobe that I'll have for years to come. Just like you all see me in this dress. My mother had a lot of quality pieces that have sustained time, that are timeless. And I like timeless pieces. I don't like clothes that, are trending, that are in one day, out the next. I love clothes, outfits, shoes that are timeless. These shoes I have on right now, these are timeless. Like I just said, my mother passed in 2020. It's 2025. We halfway through there, and I'm still wearing these shoes. They still go with various outfits. They are timeless. They are a beautiful pair of shoes. So that's what I look for. You've also seen me in some of the gator boots that I had at the Damien Escobar concert. Those were hers as well. Timeless pieces. Gator boots are now trending once again. So here we go, right? So other type of content, you'll see some lifestyle content, things that I do on a day-to-day basis. Sometimes I'll vlog. I'll also share travel, like when I go out of town, when I go to concerts, when I do different things. You'll also get a lot of health and wellness tips. I am growing out of this stage of perimenopause. I'll be 45 years old in June. So I'm starting to have a little bit of those symptoms. And so my workout has changed. My nutrition plan has changed. The way that I take care of myself has changed. My body has changed. And so I'm working through that. So you'll hear on some of the videos that I am your fitness and style coach, that we are dressing for the body we have, we're working for the body we want, because that is me. All right. That is who I am. That is what I'm doing. And I'm just bringing you on along the ride for whoever vibing with me on that. If your body has changed and you flipped up overnight, you're like, wow, where did she come from? Who is she? That's kind of like what happened to me. So as I'm creeping into 50, I'll be 45 in June. My body has drastically changed. I used to be like a size 2. Now I'm an 8, 9, 10. So that has drastically changed. Muscle density and mass has changed. So I've had to learn how to adapt. So when you hear me say I'm dressing for the body I have, that's what we're doing. We're dressing for the body we have, but we're still working for the body we want. All right. So that is near dear. That is my mantra. That is my mission. And that is the content that you're going to hear me talk about. You're going to hear me share. I'll send you motivational pieces like I did today about staying in the gym, checking out that cottage cheese on the back of the thigh. Girl, what is it looking like? I want to be sheet of paper fine. Like all these little sayings that come to my mind as I'm just either driving or working out. I like post on here and on TikTok just to share with you all, because I know if it's inspiring me and it's funny to me, like hell, it may be funny to somebody else, so I put it out there. So that's the type of content you'll expect to hear on this channel. I love to share tips on perimenopause as I grow through perimenopause and grow out of it and possibly keep it at bay. Then I share those tips, those things that work for me, and things that I hear from other women that work for them with you all. So that's the type of content. Of course, I want to look good. I want to be beautiful. I want to learn how to get my makeup right. I want to get the lip combo together, all those things. And then, of course, you're going to get those wellness pieces for the more big age woman, the big age girl, right? Okay. What made you choose the name of your channel? So we already talked about that. How long have you been creating content? I have been creating content for quite some time. So like I said before, I was Finally Fit Memphis when I first started entrepreneurship and started my business. Finally Fit Memphis started in 2010. I started Finally Fit Memphis in 2010. That time I was 30 years old. I started to create content on Facebook. That was my first avenue of creating content. So I was going live. I was sharing my workouts. People were loving them. They started to go viral. I started my own Finally Fit Memphis Facebook page. It got up in thousands and people started sharing, and it got to 10,000, 20,000. People just started sharing it. So I've had a lot on the Finally Fit Memphis. And then I navigated out of that into just me as the brand. And me, I'm Miss Fitness Diva. So you'll see a lot of videos on Miss Fitness Diva, videos and workouts on that. When Periscope was out, if any of y'all remember Periscope, I was going live on Periscope almost every day, and that was content creating. And then Instagram came out. I was content creating on Instagram, doing videos, sharing videos, going live. I had got up into the thousands of followers, and then I got hacked. So if you go onto my Instagram, the Miss Fitness Diva, it'll share that I was hacked at 6.5 thousand followers. And then I just started the new channel on the Miss Fitness Diva. And then I have a separate Instagram for Diva D. So if you go on Instagram and you see Diva D, Diva D is this. Diva D is lifestyle, beauty, fashion, all those things, going through perimenopause, talking to women going through menopause. The Miss Fitness Diva is all about fitness, it's all about workout, it's all about that life, nutrition and exercise. So there's no lifestyle, there's no fashion, there's none of that on the Miss Fitness Diva. Like, that is just who she is. She is just all fitness and wellness. Diva D is the mature Miss Fitness Diva. So the Miss Fitness Diva matured to Diva D, right? So it's kind of like a evolution of self, if you understand. All right, so that's how long I've been content creating. So since 2010, I started content creating then all the way up to now. So about 15 years. I just started my YouTube channel. I would say relaunched. I got to say that. I've just relaunched my YouTube channel in November of last year of 2024. So I had YouTube before. I wasn't serious about it. Now I've been consistent, y'all. I've been consistent since November, and I know when I'm consistent with creating content, then you all like it, and you all show up, and you show out, and you follow, and you like, and you do all the things. You don't even have to ask for it, because I've done it before, and I never asked for followers. I never asked for subscribers. People just came, they followed, they liked. They showed support, they showed love, they did all the things. So that comes when you are true and you are authentic. All right, so personal and fun facts. Me, me, me. What do you do outside of YouTube? I just shared that. What do I do outside of YouTube? I am an impact and strategy manager for a nonprofit organization. I create programming around nutrition education, holistic wellness, and I'm in the public health sector. So that's what I do, mostly in chronic diseases, illnesses, epidemiology, learning how to actually put out programs that people respond to for families in the community that I serve here in South Memphis. So what's one thing most people don't know about you? Ooh, this is a good one. It's probably a lot of stuff y'all don't know about me because this channel is brand spanking freaking new, right? I would say, because I just shared a lot. I shared about the superlatives. I got best dressed in high school. My mama was a fashionista. Let's go here. You all probably don't know that I've been practicing martial arts for 33 years. Probably didn't know that. So when I was 13, I started with karate. In college, I did taekwondo. In 2017, I started doing tai chi and tai chi and Wing Chun and Kung Fu. I started doing Kung Fu like 2018, 2019. And then I got another Sifu. I started going to Bei Shaolin Kung Fu and teaching under Sifu Kevin Miller here in Memphis, Tennessee back in 2023. So I fell off a little bit. I haven't been practicing like I should and going to my classes. I need to start back. I have been doing Tai Chi and my breath work and Qigong. So I'm really into traditional Chinese medicine, herbology, really understanding internal mechanisms of the body. As you see, I just posted the video on auriculotherapy, on ear seating, which I do a lot of ear seating, auriculotherapy. I go to a chiropractor. I also go to a naturopathic doctor, and I also go to my, I just went a blank, y'all. I just went a blank. So I also get dry needling. I also get the cupping. I get the cupping done. So I go to Dr. Lee here. Dr. Lee, they're brothers. So Frank or Orlando Lee, they are brothers here in Memphis, and they do acupuncture. That's the word I was looking for. Perimenopause, y'all. Right here live. It's just, I can say auriculotherapy. I can't remember acupuncture. What's the freaking odds? Both of them are just these tremendous words that probably you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about right now. So you can go online and look up auriculotherapy if you've never heard of it. But it's just acupuncture in the ear. I shared on the video that I put out a few days ago. So that's fun fact about me. What's a fun or random fact about you? I would say a fun or random fact about me is that I can be very, very, very goofy. And I like to play a lot. I'm not a prankster, but I just like to have fun. So, like, if we're on a road trip, I am the star. I am Whitney Houston. All right. I am Mariah Carey. I am all those things. So I like to have fun. I can stay up all night with the best of them. I like to party. I like to have a good time. You'll hear about people like wanting to go to bed in their 40s. Like, no, if I'm out of town, baby, I can stay up all night. Like, I don't care. I'm gonna party like I'm 22. Yes. So when I go out of town with my partner and he ready to go to bed, no, baby, we're not going to bed. We're going out. And we're gonna stay up all night. We just went to Vegas for Valentine's Day. Every night we was up 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. We're up. We're up. We're gonna party. So that's a fun fact about me. I like to have fun. I like to party. You get this life in this body, in this physical form. This is the only time that I'm going to be Diva D. So I'm going to live the entire life for Diva D. All right. So, and I believe wholeheartedly in that. What brings you joy outside of creating content? Like, creating content is fun. It's like a hobby. But what brings me joy outside of that is my job. I love what I do, y'all. I really, really love creating wellness programs for the community. I love interacting with people, helping people when it comes down to education and fitness and wellness. Yesterday, we had a master class that was facilitated by a holistic healer. And just to have him share all the things that I already do and I've integrated in my life for a long time, because my daddy put me on herbs when I was 8 years old. I've never had pork in my life. So a lot of those things I've already done. But for him to share, for other people to receive it and to now change their lives, I feel like that is my life's mission. That is my life's goal. And so I really love that. I really love what I do. So that brings me joy. I really, really enjoy my job. What does wellness mean to me? Wellness to me is being healthy inside and mentally, like feeling good, looking good, dressing where you feel confident is wellness. All right. A lot of people do not look at fashion as wellness. Fashion is wellness. Dressing up, looking good, putting on something, because when what they always say, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you look good. Like all those things. Dress for the part you want to have. Dress how you want to, who you want to be, for the person you want to be. Like they tell you all those things. Dress for success. So dressing, fashion, styling, this is all wellness. So wellness to me comes in so many different forms and facets beyond just eating this, working out here, working. Wellness for me is engaging with, having conversations with my 23-year-old son. That's wellness. Us just sitting around talking. Wellness for me can be snuggling with my partner and we just laying up watching a movie. Wellness for me can be going outside, grounding. Wellness for me is giving a 5-year-old a hug that I've impacted through the programming that I've done, and hearing them say, "Thank you, Miss Taylor." Like, that is wellness. That brings me joy, right? Just seeing someone smile at me just passing by, and just saying, "Hey," and us exchanging and saying, "Hey, you look beautiful," or "You look beautiful," or "Have a great day." All of that is part of wellness to me. How do you stay motivated when life gets hectic? So when life gets hectic, the only thing that keeps me motivated is to know, hey, this too shall pass. Nothing. What's the song? Trouble don't last always. A little gospel song. Trouble does not last always. We have ebbs and flows in this world. Shit go like this all the time. It's like, what's the lady, the little hula dancers in Hawaii? This is life. I think this is a story of life when they do this, because this is how life goes. Ebbs and flows. This is life. So I think this is the story that they do in Hawaii when they do this dance. This is that life is going to be hectic. And one of the things that I started with my partner, with my boyfriend, when we first started dating, and he would complain about something or things weren't going his way, or he'd be upset about something. And I would say, you got both your arms, right? Okay. You got both your legs, right? Okay. You can hear, you woke up this morning, you able to, feed yourself, you have a car, you have a home to go to. So you're good. Essentially, you're really, really good. Because there's a lot of people right now that don't have legs, arms, hands. I used to train someone who had a deformity on his arm. His arm would twist back. I had to learn how to train him with his arm being short and twisted back. His mother actually took medication that caused birth defects when she was pregnant with him. He was born with a birth defect. So when I think about that, just training him put that into me, like I have absolutely fucking nothing to complain about. When I have both of my arms that work right, both of my legs that work right, I can see, I can hear. I've dealt with so many different types of clients throughout my tenure as being a personal trainer. I've seen so much. I've seen so many people with deformities, issues. I've dealt with people that had handicaps, mental illnesses, a variety of things. So when life gets hectic for me, I reflect on being grateful for what I do have, because it could always be so much worse. So when you all want to think about, hey, life is hectic, shit crazy, he signed enough executive order, we don't know what so-and-so gonna do tomorrow, tariff this, tariff that, do this dance. This dance right here is saying there are ebbs and flows in life, but we always get over it. This is just the natural way of life. Things are going to go up and down, up and down. All right. Lifestyle and values. We went through that. What are some of your core values or life mantras? All right, so one of my life mantras is train the mind, the body will follow. That is also a business mantra for my business I just launched. Excited for me. Uh, who? Nobody but me. I'm clapping. Yes, I am. I'm excited about it. But I've been living by that. And that is my business, SMSB, Strong Mind, Strong Body. And it is train the mind, the body will follow. Anything that you put in here that is downloaded into your subconscious mind, you are going to automatically do, your body is going to be on autopilot based on what you are inputting into your mind. So whatever you watch consistently, you're going to start walking into that. That's why they always say, like, say this affirmation every day, because you're embedding it here, you'll start walking into that, right? So train the mind, the body will follow. That is my mind, my life mantra. That is what I input. That is what I feel. That is what I share. That's just who I am. Train the mind, the body will follow. What's your biggest challenge since starting YouTube? I would say one of my biggest challenges is just being patient. I know a lot of people will say, well, getting followers, getting subscribers, getting people like this, that. No, it's about patience, because nothing comes overnight. All right, so I have to be just patient with the process and just continue to do the fun things that I like doing, just like this right now. This right now is fun for me. I had to put on a cute little dress, some cute little heels, and freshen my makeup on and come on here and talk to y'all live. This to me is so much fun. And so we'll look for the thousands of subscribers and the viral moments. But the biggest thing for me is just being patient and just enjoying it and having fun. And knowing that through that, all things will come. Next, it says, how do you come up with your content ideas? Basically, it comes through life, whatever I have going on. So just like today, I was thinking about, I need to do an update on my cottage cheese, my workouts, all of that. So I just, did a little video on that. If I'm purchasing new fun things, I want to share it. It's almost just like having a friend and you be like, girl, guess what I bought? Or girl, guess what? Or, ooh, this cute. Like, I want to share it with you. Or, ooh, I just figured out how to do my locks in a slick bun. I want to share it with you. So those are ways that I come. When I find out something that I like or look good, like when I found out about the Milani foundation stick, I came on and I shared it. When I have exciting days, I vlog. When I have a lot of things going on, I'm like, oh, I need to vlog this. Like, I want to share those fun things out that I have going on with you. So that's just how I get content ideas. So if you all have any ideas, feel free to share. I definitely will take your suggestions and look into implementing that, because it's just like you're watching TV. You want to see what you want to see. Even though I like to share what I want to share, you have something that you think will be great content ideas. Somebody had a great idea on the dress that I purchased, on how I need to have it tailored, and it works. And I'm like, when I get it done, I can't wait to share it with y'all. That was like a great idea. Anyway, what are your future goals for your YouTube channel? I would say future goals will be collaborations. I'm definitely looking for collaborations. I'm definitely excited about doing partnerships. I'm excited about the YouTube channel growing to a point where the voice of those who work within the space of public health is recognized, and that being in this field of beauty, lifestyle, and fashion and fitness is looked at as public health, because it is. And I had the opportunity to sit down with a couple of people in political offices here, as well as the dean of our public health here at the University of Memphis. And the conversations was dynamic. And one of the things that he shared is that everything is public health. Everything. And just like I just shared with you, from the art piece in the back to the makeup to the jewelry, the dress, the shoes, all of this is about wellness. All of this is public health. All of this is around the well-being. All right. And it connects to spiritual well-being, mental well-being, physical well-being. All the things that I share on here is public health. And I want people to start to see this vlogging, this releasing, this sharing as a space of public health and well-being, because it is. This, for some creators, can be mental health therapy, a lot of therapy for a lot of people this year. So that's all the questions on here. This has been awesome. Getting a chance to chat, getting a chance to go live, sharing with you all in this space. Again, I'm gonna post this live, and after you watch it, make sure that if you have questions, post those questions in the comments, girl. I will reply. All right, I only have 200 subscribers here, so I got time to reply. I'm not getting a lot of questions. So comment and I will reply at this time. I got time, girl, to reply. Make sure, if you haven't already, please subscribe. If you came this far, please like, and most definitely share. And like I always say, see you on the next one, Divas.